Hey everyone, welcome to the weekly reaction to UnOrdinary, brought to you by FastPass at Webtoons. Not sponsored. I should probably stop saying brought to you by FastPass. um, anyway, so last week I was not a happy boy. It was not. So last week I thought it was going to be a Blake chapter because the chapter led off with him looking for potential targets for his superheroing. Well, not necessarily his superhero. I'm not gonna call Blake a superhero yet because he doesn't want to be a hero. He does just want to get stronger. So I'm gonna say vigilantism. It's basically the same thing, I know, but I'm gonna refer to Blake's superhero stuff as him vigilanting. So, looking for potential targets and just being like, is it really worth the risk? Well, and basically like what some of us were like talking about in the comics. I think I may have said it in a video, but I may have just said it in the comment section. Him just kind of being, what I predicted was that Blake isn't necessarily gonna make himself well known, kind of like Remy did. He's just gonna try and be like okay, job done. Let's get out of here. People's lives are better already. Let's get out of here. This guy's taken care of. Let's get out of here. He doesn't. It seems like he doesn't necessarily want to be recognized or like get attention. So that is that. And then, oh boy, then we had John and Cecile talk, and basically what I said was gonna happen happened. Where Cecile's like, "Hey, Sarah's in good hands." Clearly, she didn't say it like how I'm saying it right now, but she was basically like, "Hey, Sarah's in good hands." Arlo's watching over her, and John was just like, "Bitch slap," and he kind of like went off on Cecile, which was expected, but John started talking down about Sarah. He started saying that everything that's happened to Sarah was her own fault. Her getting attacked was her fault. She lost her ability. It's her fault, which I did not like whatsoever. And I don't think I said... No, I did say this. I did say this at the very end of last week's video. John is just acting like Arlo used to. Because for a while, Arlo kept blaming Sarah for her problem of being attacked by those people. Arlo blamed Sarah. It's like, it's her own damn fault that she sold herself out. She lost her ability. It's not my problem. So I did not like that last week at all. So, we'll go ahead. I am a sleepy boy. And actually, I just woke up from a nap too, so I shouldn't be sleepy. But, either way, let's jump into this episode 168. We got ice in this chapter, and it looks like it might be in the dorms, so yeah. Oh, it's probably gonna be Blake like, "Hey, so I have an idea," and Ice is just gonna be like, "The fuck you have an idea? No more ideas!" So, let's just jump right in. So, Wellston Boys dorm, it's at night, and what is this? Okay, I don't know why I find this funny, but it's just so strange. The first not scenery shot of the chapter is just Ison's foot just on his bed, and Blake's just pointing at it, just like he just and you can totally tell he's pointing at it because there's even an arrow pointing to the foot. It is just a close up of Ison's foot and Blake's hand just pointing at it. Yo, how can you sleep with those on? Oh, how can you stand sleeping with those on? Well, sockless sleeper, allow me to enlighten you. Did you know socks help with heart regulation and increase sleep quality? And Blake's just like, duh. Blake's kind of like Inosuke when he met Giyu, and like Giyu like just killed like the spider guy, and Inosuke was just like, so It's just like, which means I actually get better rest than you do. And then Black's just like, where'd you get that bullshit? Unordinary. Okay, well, that was a lighthearted way to open up the chapter. Okay, and it's Ison just like stretching on his bed, just like, and then she's like, folds his arms. Hey, so I've been thinking about some stuff. Huh? Like what? Okay. This is theoretical, but just imagine. There's a dude. Let's say he's an office worker. He's always minded his own business, was great at his job. And it's a little Uru chibi. Like, you know how she does it like in the bonus videos and everything. And it's just Ison, he's just got little oval white eyes. He always minded his own business, was great at his job. And then it's a picture of Arlo kicking a door open and he's holding like a crap ton of paperwork. And then Black's just like, Ison just like, Then one day his boss bursts into his office and dumps a shitload of responsibilities onto him. And then Arlo even has horns. and he just drops the papers on his desk like, I want this to be done yesterday. And Ison's just like, ah! The poor guy tries his best, but he can barely handle the work. And he's just like scratching his head. Then finally, he makes a mistake. And then he's just looking behind him. And then it's Arlo, like, furious. His boss is furious, smashes the door down, and he's got the forks. He's just like, tells him that he doesn't fix this, that if he doesn't fix this mistake, stabs him in the head. Wait a minute. I saw this shot before. What? Did Ira post this? Okay, she did. Okay, so Uru, this is I'm not going to post the picture just because it's in the Fast Pass chapter. Uru herself did post this picture on her Twitter, but it's the picture she posted where Arlo has like the horns and everything. She's like, and he stabs Ison in the head with it. And he's got the name tag that says boss and everything too. He'll murder his entire family. And Ison is just like, help. Do you think his boss is being unreasonable? Blyke is either gonna flat out know he's talking about Arlo and he's gonna be like, dude, Arlo's not that bad. He's trying to help you, or it's just gonna fly completely over his head. So Blyke is just like ... What, dude? What the fuck? Quit being so dramatic. Arlo just yelled at you and stormed out. And Arlo just yelled at you and stormed off. Yeah, but you don't know how he expects... Yeah, but I don't know how he expects me to fix all of this. I can't undo what's already done. I guess if you ask me, the fake Joker news would have spread regardless. It's way too big to keep under wraps. Exactly, that's what I'm saying! But put yourself in Arlo's shoes. Wait, what? Arlo had to deal with a lot of the crap when he first took over as king. How? He overpowered everyone. He's overpowered. Well, he was only a second year. Oh, sorry. Read that wrong. So, Blyke. Arlo had to deal with a lot of the crap when he first took over as king. Ison. How? He's overpowered. Well, he was only a second year. So Ison said the second line. I read it as Blyke though. And apparently, Wilson's situation was bad. Really chaotic. And the school didn't have much structure. He put a lot of energy into fixing and maintaining it, almost completely on his own. And Ison just crosses his arms again. And now things are starting to fall apart again. I'm sure it sucks for him. He doesn't want to graduate knowing he'll leave the same mess behind. Still has his arms crossed over. ... We're going to be taking over next year. We won't have anyone to fall back on. So whether we want to or not, I think we owe it to the school to take some responsibility and start treating our roles more seriously before the year ends. I want to learn as much as I can and become stronger. Okay, stop! You're making me feel bad. He's just like waving his arm, and Blake's just like, I don't know why, but this shot of Blake right here, so it's just like, so there's one shot where like it shows Ison on his bed, just like, stop, you're making me feel like shit. And Blake's just like looking at him. But the shot immediately after is just like Blake like just sitting down with the hand in front of him, just like, no, stop. Just like, but this particular shot right here reminds me of young Blake, like when we saw the chapter when he was like a first year. He just looks younger. I don't know why. I get it. Be better. Nobody's more fit for the job than we are, blah, blah. I'll figure something out, okay? Blake's just like, ... Sheesh, just let me rant in peace. He just pulls her. Good night. Blake's just like, ... Good night. And he still has his eyes open. ... So I think Ison is asleep because he's snoring. Blake is not asleep. He's just still laying there. ... He gets up. Hey, man. You awake? I just like... Now like a light. Pulls over his sheets. He's got a back. No fucking way. No fucking way. ... Grab. Where do you think you're going? So like Ison yells that and Blake's just like and he just turns around like get back here and say that to my face, Arlo. And then Ison's just like, what? He's like, ... Fuck you. Blake is still just like, ... Creaks the door open. And Ison is still just asleep. Oh man. It's happening, guys. So it's a city. New side. Come on. Show us the costume. Come on. And it's a shot of a building. Rumble. Oh, that's right. The guy's power is tremor, I think. And it's a hoodie. Okay. So it's not very extravagant. It's literally it's his pants, it's his jeans that he was just wearing to bed. Well, okay, no. He was wearing shorts to bed, but it's like pants that are a similar color to the shirt he was wearing, just like green. And he just has a hoodie on with like a turtleneck underneath. Those tremors. That's gotta be him. There's a shot of an anime girl in the back. I think this might be another webtoon, because Uru's done some cameos before. That's gotta be him. His ability isn't anything too crazy. I should still be careful. He's got a beanie on too. Okay, Blake. Here's the plan. Take him down as efficiently as possible. And if he's boosted, then get the hell out of here. ... Holy shit. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. This is so stupid. Puts his mask on. ... All right. Here goes nothing. episode 168 end? Oh. Like Aquaman told Cyborg, "My man!" Yeah, let's get it, Blake. I like this. Though, I will say this, though. This feels like a very strange segue from last week. Because I'm kind of tempted to say that Uru kind of messed up the ordering of the chapters. Because episode 166, we had that incident where Blake stepped in. He helped that kid out. We saw Blake just wanting to help him out. And then there was the situation where he was like, no, F John, where it was him, Remy, and Ison in the room. And Blake was just like, F John, we're going to solve this ourselves because that's what we do. And then in chapter 167, it started out with Blake. That's right, he's going to be fighting Lance. I want to check something else out real quick, actually. Okay, so... Okay. So... Okay. So... a while back, I thought this. A while back, Uru, back in, was this last year, technically? On December 19th, Uru posted a tweet saying, I need some help, I need some unusual boy names. And so, of course, I sent a list too. But someone did say Lance. And Lance is the name of the guy that Blake is looking for, so that's cool. That's cool. Lance wasn't one of my suggestions. I thought it was, but it wasn't. Because I'm a big fan of the name Lance, but someone did already post it before I did. But yeah, so the start of last week's chapter, 167, was Blake looking into, becoming a superhero and, how stupid the idea was. But then it segued off into that Cecile and John stuff, and it didn't really lead off. And it ended with John again. So, I don't know, it just feels like a very strange segue because it feels like the latest chapters are trying to be Blake focused, and 166 and 168, the one we read today, they definitely are Blake focused. But it just feels kind of like a weird segue because it was kind of like it's like, hey, 167, here's Blake. 168 or wait, no, 166. Hey, here's Blake development. 167. Hey, here's a little bit. Here's a little Blake scene. Enjoy, peasant. But then it turned into John and Cecile focused. But then this one is just like, hey, have some more Blake development, sir. So it just seems a little strange with the ordering. But I love this chapter. This is definitely a much better chapter than last week. And you know what? Blake is actually slowly starting to climb the ranks of my favorite character. He definitely was. He definitely is. So, that is cool. I like this. I like this quite a lot. What's with the voices today? Seriously. But no. I'm excited for this. We've never... Well, aside from, the John fight, but we've never really seen Blake in a one-on-one fight. So this is going to be cool. And I wonder what he's going to do. Because we know Blyke wants to get stronger. And so, of course, the stronger he gets, the more things he's going to be able to do with his ability. So I'm interested to see what he's going to figure out he can do. Because I'm pretty sure just finger bursties, I'm pretty sure that is not the limit to what he can do either. I think Blyke is far more versatile and dynamic with what he can do. Anyway, this was a really good chapter. And I am so excited for next week. So I will see you guys back here next week. And it's going down, you guys. I wanted it to happen soon, and it is happening. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm not scared because I know my boy can handle this bitch. What was Lance's power level? He probably is boosted. Let's be real. He probably is boosted. Let's see. What was his level? What was your level? You bitch ass named Lance. Reported level is 3.2. Get that bitch ass shit away from here. Anyway, actually, hold up. So, Lance's level was 3.2, and his power is Tremor. So, what was Waldo's level? Okay, not this chapter. Okay. Blyke might also be in trouble, actually. Uru hasn't necessarily confirmed that Blyke's power level has grown, but it certainly has to have, because before he fought John, no, after he fought John, he was only able to use 3 fingers. So, he was only able to use 3 fingers. And we've seen now he was able to use 4 fingers. He was able to light up 4 fingers. Waldo's power level before getting enhanced was 2.8. When he was enhanced, it rose to 4.2. So shit. If this guy is enhanced, then Blyke is in trouble. Because he's already a 3.1. But if he's enhanced with the same drug that Lance and Alana had, his power level is going to be 4.8. And Blyke is only a 4.5. So, we know that that's not a definitive answer to power level and scaling and everything. We know that power level doesn't necessarily mean you're going to lose, but it's definitely going to be a challenge. So, shit, Blyke might actually be in trouble. But our boy's got plot armor on. Let me try that one more time. Our boy's got plot armor on his side. Anyway, what he might do, maybe he'll like locate Lance and like do a little snipey snipe, little snipey snipes. But yeah, so he might do little snipey snipes, and then he'll go like to like face him like head on. What Blyke needs to do actually, we've seen it before with his mobility where like Blyke can already do this. I don't know what I'm talking. I was gonna say he needs to be able to like land with his ability, like jump from a building and like use it like and like land like that. But Blyke can already do that. We saw it when him and Ison were looking for the hostages that Waldo was keeping, where he was like pew, jumping from buildings with it. Anyway, that's enough for today. I'm excited to see Blyke fight, but shit, I'm kind of scared for him. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. I will see you all next time. Peace out, guys.